Hey all y'alls, I've been working on these Pakistani parlor pipes and I've pretty much got them scienced out. If you listen to the other videos, you can hear like a rushing air sound on the pipes. And what it was is I had too much air going through the drone reeds, and because of the design of the top, it's so narrow, I was getting a whistling sound or a rushing air sound. And that's no good. And you can definitely hear it. I've tuned the chanter. I've gotten the blowpipe done. And I'm going to be showing some pictures in the video of what I've been doing with them. I actually am starting to like them with this right now with the practice chanter I've got, and they're so air efficient. It's hard for me not to play up and then stop my chanter reed now. It just took a lot of work. I ended up having to, well, I didn't have to, but I bought some Ulan. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but it's Ulan drone reeds. And it turned out that the tenor drone reed, this is a bass reed, worked perfectly. And also, I think if I look at the diameters of the bores on these, they're pretty close to the Bagpipes Galore drones. So I compared the length, and my bass drone is just about the same length as the Bagpipes Galore drone itself. So I'm tuned all the way at the bottom, but that's because that's where they want to tune at for this pitch. I did buy some chanters from Hakamdin, and they sent me a B flat one that needs work because the craftsmanship's not so great on it. But they did come with reed protectors, or you could use them as a stock, and literally an A chanter, 440 hertz according to them. I've got a Gibson reed installed in it. Yeah, I'm sure this will pitch a lot lower, and I'll have to reset the drones and everything like that. I don't know. Let me know if you guys want to see or hear this with the A chanter on it. The cool thing is, they sent me basically a chanter stock extender, because my Gibson reed sticks out from there. And it sounds okay. It's a little bit muffled, but I'm just not used to it. So that sounds good. The B flat one doesn't sound very good at all. It sounds like there's a stocking stuffed in it. Yeah, I'm not gonna mess with that right now. But anyway, if anybody wants to hear them lower pitched, I think I've got the reeds to work okay, and they're really mellow sounding. So anyway, I'm gonna post the pictures along with this video, and hopefully the instructions on what I did will help anybody else trying to set up any Pakistani pipes. I don't advocate Pakistani pipes over Scottish, Canadian, American, Australian pipes or anything like that, because those things, you pay your money, and for the time that I put in on these things, you pay your money for those pipes, and they're pretty much box stock, ready to go, and all you have to do is learn how to play them. So I'm just doing this for the fun of it, because everybody says Pakistani pipes are unplayable. If I have the ambition and the time, I probably will purchase another set of full-size Pakistani Pakistani bagpipes and set those up, because I know what works with those as far as drone reeds and stuff like that. And the Pakistani pipes, the great pipes, their bore of the drone stocks is smaller than 13/16, so it tends to choke off modern day reeds, the synthetic reeds. And I know of a specific brand that works perfectly all the time in Pakistani bagpipes, and I don't know if he wants me to say the names yet. I don't know them personally, but they're probably the best overall drone reeds for beginners to start out with, in my opinion. And plus, if you have a set of pipes with really rough bores, these drone reeds will wake them up, and they actually sound pretty nice when they're tuned to the chanter. Anyway, thanks for watching, and if you like the video or you find it informative, go ahead and click like and subscribe. I don't have a whole lot of subscribers, and I'll try to provide some more content that's useful. I'm planning on I'm self-taught with bagpipes, and as I've progressed, and I'm not a fantastic piper, but anyway, there's things that I missed when I was learning that have made my piping more difficult that I should have learned from the start. So if you're self-teaching, there's some things on specific notes and how to read some of the music, not as far as rhythm or anything like that, but sometimes it looks like a burl and it's not, and things that will make playing simple tunes a whole bunch easier for you guys who are self-teaching. And I can't teach you tradition, I can't teach you pointing or anything like that. I can just teach you the specific grace notes and fingerings and doublings and stuff like that that I missed out on when I started learning. So anyway, like I said before, if you like the content I'm providing, click like and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. And if you're a piper yourself, I'll reciprocate. You know, I'll follow your channel and like your stuff if it's good and relevant. Anyway, there it is, and see you in the movies. Thank you. Well, I'm back. I thought I had everything ready to go, and I went to pull my blowpipe out, and I had used Elmer's glue to put the valve on, and it worked for a couple days, but no go. So anyway, I had to go out and get a different type of glue to put the valve on here. But anyway, it's an opportunity because I thought I had permanently put this on. So what I had done is I'd gone over to Home Depot and bought a 1/4 inch drill bit, well, a long one that was just about the same length as my blowpipe. You can see that there. So the airflow is way better, and of course you already know that the valve is good. I went and bought some clear grip Gorilla glue, and I'm gonna reattach that. But this is my opportunity to kind of show you what I did when I was working on the blowpipe. I first, to get it seated in, I hand turned it about an inch in so that it would self-center, and I had bought a $20 drill from Harbor Freight, and while I was over there, one guy said that I should use the drill at high speed to turn it in, and I kind of felt that was a little because if it's turning fast, it's too easy to screw up. So I did it real slow all the way through, on the blowpipe to 1/4 inch, and I also did the same to the mouthpiece, so it came out to 1/4 inch, and it worked out really, really well. It doesn't take any effort to blow any air or volume through it. So I would say with any Pakistani parlor pipe, from this experience, I would say the minimum bore diameter that you need for good airflow is 1/4 inch. And I'll have that glued on. So I want to play these today. Another thing that I had to do was with the bass drone, I could not get any reeds to sit, and for whatever reason I could not get this Bagpipes Galore reed to work with this particular drone. So I looked on the internet and I found some Ulan drone reeds, and this one worked out fine. It's the tenor one. It's not tenor. It's the bass, baritone, and tenor. It's the middle drone reed, and it actually does pretty well. It's a little fussy when it's cold. Another thing is I couldn't get anything to stay in the bottom of the bass drone, so I took my 1/4 inch drill and drilled it in about 1 inch. It raised the pitch a tiny bit, not as much as I expected, but it worked out really well. So now I can put my Ulan drone in, and it works great. It doesn't seem to be as sensitive to back pressure as the other drone reed. I'll put that back together later. So we got that done. Then I tuned up the chanter, and I'm going to post some pictures to add on to this. So I'm just about ready to go on these pipes. I'm going to glue this valve on. I'm actually thinking I know somebody that could probably make me a tool, or I could fabricate my own thing, and this is just natural rubber. I could start making my own valves. Pretty straightforward and easy. All you need is a steel stick with the right radius and a razor blade. Could be making my own valves. Anyway, no, you can't find any valves on the internet. I was lucky to get this one. It would cost me $6. So plus shipping. But it works. So that's it for now on this. Stay tuned.